Hi, my name is Karim. My wife Emma and I use Sohail to sell our Cumberland Street condo in Yorkville. I have known Sohail for about 17 years now. I met him when I was a teenager in our community. We saw his success over the past couple of years, being Facebook friends and seeing all of his social media posts, and knew right away when we had to sell our condo, he was the agent we wanted to reach out to. He not only understood what our needs were when we met him, but also the environment and the current situation in the Toronto market. He was able to use that information and his marketing savvy to sell the house above asking within 6 days. So we couldn't ask for anything more. Um, so during the process, we met with him and he took us through a detailed presentation where he went through not only his background, but the Toronto market's background, and then specifically our area's background. We were able to kind of gauge where the market was, what things were selling for, and accounted for all aspects of the sale. I think what stood out to me personally was his ability to divulge into the numbers and understand where we needed to focus on and what price we needed to start at. He brought us through the whole process from start to finish. And one of our key requirements when he asked us what we were looking for in a realtor was communication. And we got that and some more. He was patient and he listened to all of our concerns. We were kind of new to this, and this was our first sale. So, any questions we had, he sat down and spoke through all of the processes that we had to go from start to finish, and it made things so easy. He listened to our needs and concerns throughout and was not pushy in any way possible. He marketed the property once we decided on a price point, which was very competitive. He marketed the property on several different platforms, created a video, social media presence, and within 4 days, we already had offers coming through. So we couldn't have been happier in that sense. When it came to the price point, we had a number in mind just from other sales and kind of gauging the market and our hopeful number. He was able to use the numbers of recent sales, things that were listed, and give us a realistic number that we would follow. Um, and that number was not only surpassed, our number was surpassed as well. It sold for 10% above asking, and it only again took 6 days. So he was able to generate so many showings during that time. And when it came to communication again, we had access to the booking information. So we would get notifications on the bookings and see that his marketing was actually producing results. Um, I think the photos and the videos really speak for themselves. They were top quality, and when you compared them to the other units in our building, you could see that there was a vast difference in the quality and professionalism. And that's why some of the other listings in our building were up for 96, 127, and 180 days, and ours was only on there for a few. Uh, Again, it was a five-star experience from start to finish, and we couldn't have asked for anything more. So he'll under-promised and over-delivered, which is what you want in any realtor. And we have already decided that no matter what happens in the future, if we purchase another property or if we look to invest in property, Sohil's going to be our first contact. So if you are looking for a realtor, there's nowhere else you need to go. Speak to Sohail.